According to stats shared by the Internal Revenue Service, over 15 million Americans owe back taxes, roughly 11% of the country's adult population. Tax problems can be overwhelming and stressful. And for individuals who have not filed their tax returns in several years, who owe money and are unable to pay, or those facing an IRS audit or collection action, the government holds the power to garnish wages, put liens on homes, order bank levies, and force businesses to shut down. The good news is there are resources and talented professionals available to help those facing such debilitating tax problems.
If someone is having a tax problem, the IRS has clearly identified only 3 groups of professionals that can represent them before the Internal Revenue Service. Whether it's a simple problem, it's an audit, maybe it's just a mail audit, or maybe come on into the office, or we'll come out to your office. And your office may be the office of your tax attorney, your CPA, who may or may not have completed the return initially, and enrolled agents, enrolled to practice before the Internal Revenue Service.
The reason you want to hire a knowledgeable tax person to deal with an IRS tax issue is because you're dealing with the largest collection agency in the world that has pretty much unlimited power to go after you personally if you have past due taxes or unfiled tax returns. Not every person out there that deals in taxes is knowledgeable in tax collection issues. So it's important that you hire somebody to be able to deal with those tax collection issues. That way they can actually protect your rights.
Carlos is the founder of Tax Debt Consultants, a tax consulting and resolution firm formed in 2003, located in Redlands, California. A federally licensed, enrolled agent with a great reputation for integrity and a passion for helping people with their IRS problems, Carlos has made the journey from tax non-filer to highly sought-after tax professional who now enjoys helping people with their IRS tax nightmares through compassionate and effective solutions.
We were founded on the principle that there are millions of people dealing with tax problems. They don't know what to do and how to deal with it. And we want to provide a safe place where they can come, sit down with somebody that understands what they're going through to be able to show them that there is a light at the end of the tunnel to deal with their tax problems.
A successful speaker, podcaster, and author of the book, How to Make the IRS an Offer They Can't Refuse, Carlos is eager to share his expertise on tax problems so he can offer people his advice, support, and help get them through their struggles.
I had a passion of helping people with their tax problems literally the very first time I helped my first client, because I saw them in me. I saw the fear that they were going through, the anger that they were going through, the embarrassment that they were going through, the anxiety. And when I helped that first person, I knew I was passionate because there are so many people dealing with this, and now finally showing them the light at the end of the tunnel.
So not too long after we met, we got married, and it was during the holidays, and Carlos came to me one day and said, I have something I have to tell you. And he told me that he had a tax problem and now it became mine. So the first thing was I was scared. I'm like, okay, what are we gonna do? He reassured me right away, I have a solution. And that was Ernie. Ernie helped us. He helped us get our life back on track, and thankfully, we're able to do the same exact thing for so many people all around the country.
By negotiating settlements with the IRS, instead of letting them take over someone's life through aggressive collection tactics like levies or wage garnishments, Tax Debt Consultants has saved its clients tens of thousands of dollars in back taxes over the past 2 decades.
My experience with Carlos has been most rewarding. I started out drafting for him what needed to be done to get him back on the tax wagon, as I like to call it. Not only did he do that, but I am now referring clients to Carlos, and I'm getting favorable feedback because of it.
The one advice I can give people right now, if they're dealing with an old tax issue or a current tax issue, is don't procrastinate. For the last couple of years, the IRS has really not been aggressive in collections. You can no longer procrastinate. If you have unfiled returns or a past due balance, you need to contact a tax professional immediately that can assist you with that tax problem.
If you or someone you know is facing tax problems, Don't let the IRS ruin your life. Learn more about tax debt consultants today and get back on track. For more information or to set up an appointment for a free tax debt analysis, visit taxdebtconsultant.com or call 909-570-1103.